Secondhand, I felt a bit forgotten. Not your plan, but now the days of silence outgrow the fun things we have done. But tell me, do you wanna carry on? Plants don't grow without water, and they cave when it's cold. We could go till we're older. Put your head on my shoulder.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to Shell's Glam Home. Well, today I'm excited to be participating in the Spring DIY and Decor Challenge, hosted by my sweet friend Christina over at the DIY Mummy. I hope you enjoy. The rules of the challenge were simple. Just create a DIY or decor project for spring. Now, we are in the first few weeks of autumn here, but I was so excited to also be able to participate in this challenge. Because I'm loving a lot of farmhouse decor at the moment, I wanted to create my very own version of a windmill. So I picked up this brown cardboard from my local dollar store. Now, I printed out a template of a blade in an A4 size, and using this as a template, I drew out 10 blades off the brown cardboard. I traced out the 10, and then with some scissors I cut them all out. Once I cut out all 10, I lined them up into the shape of a windmill. I then took this titanium white craft paint and a paintbrush, and what I'm going to do here, guys, is use the dry brush method. I'm going to just dry brush the white over each of the blades. Let's enjoy the ride. Let's just live life. I continued to do that until all 10 blades were complete. I then also took some black craft paint, and using that dry brush method again, I went round the edges of the blade. Once all 10 were complete, I used this lid from an old container, and this is going to be the centre of our windmill. Taking some more of that white paint, I again used the dry brush method. I then went over it with the black as well. I then took a packet of these skewers, and using the pointy end, I took some of that black paint, and I'm going to just paint each of the skewers half black. I decided not to paint all the skewer purely because I will be hot gluing that underneath each blade. Now, I had a bit of a change of heart here. Instead of using that plastic lid, I chose to use a paper plate and turning it upside down. I then took some black paint and I did another dry brush method over this. I felt like this would actually be better. It was actually a little bit larger and would accommodate all 10 blades. Now, once it was complete, off camera, I hot glued each of the skewers underneath this. And to secure everything in place, I then added another paper plate. So you'll see here I'm turning it over to show you. So I used another paper plate to glue on top of the first one. Take this I then took some of this pretty burlap ribbon from my local dollar store, and rather than using wire to make the circle of the windmill, what I'm doing here is just threading underneath the burlap ribbon right round. I hot glued each of the blades to the ribbon. Once that was all secure, I then took this dollar store rustic frame. It's a 6x8 size. I then went to Google and I printed out one of my favourite sayings at the moment: let's stay home and cuddle. I placed that inside the frame, and with lots of hot glue, I glued the frame to the middle of the windmill. I then took an old canvas I wasn't using anymore, as well as a flannelette sheet, and I hot glued this off camera. I then came along with my windmill and I hot glued that to the canvas. Off camera, I then took some buffalo check ribbon and made a cute little bow and hot glued that to the right hand side of the frame. Guys, even though I am a glam channel, I definitely love also decorating in the farmhouse style, and I so wanted to create my very own windmill. They are really hard to find here in Australia. I can't find them anywhere, guys, and to ship them out here from overseas would cost a fortune. I love how I just took some simple cardboard and was able to create the rustic look I was aiming for. Guys, I absolutely love recreating ideas for you, but giving them Shell's touch. Here I was able to take something as simple as a sheet of cardboard, an old bed sheet, as well as an old canvas, and I was able to get that rustic farmhouse look that I was after.
From the dead of the night, far away from land, searching for a harbor.
I love that this particular DIY I could have out all year round. Even though this is a spring challenge, I love that I created this where it could be in my decor all the time. You could recreate this as well, guys. If you didn't want to use the burlap, I'd recommend adding some wire, or you could completely change the look by adding some cotton stems to each of the blades. The possibilities are endless, and it's entirely up to you.
When the wind is blowing, I'm your oar. If you need to row, I'm your raft. When the river's flowing, I'll follow you wherever.
Leave me a comment down below if you love decorating with windmills.
Been breaking through the waves under stormy skies.
A big shout out has to go to my sweet friend Christina over at the DIY Mummy. Guys, she hosts these challenges every season, and I'm so honoured down here in Australia to be able to participate.
Been sailing through the light of the north.
I'll leave a link to Christina's channel down below, as well as the playlist of other YouTubers like myself who have participated in this wonderful challenge. Don't forget to like the channel and subscribe, guys. These people have put in such amazing effort to create videos for this challenge and give you inspiration when it comes to decorating for spring.
I'm your oar if you need to row. I'm your raft when the
So thank you so much for watching, guys. I truly hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope I've inspired you to have a go at your very own DIY windmill canvas.
sail when the wind is blowing. I'm your oar.
Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel, because I'll be back real soon with more DIY projects, inspirational ideas and room tours here at Shell's Glam Home. So until next time, my friends, I thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.